Hi everyone, welcome to the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in for the 4 o'clock show, News and Politics. We've got some news for you, a new business here in Providence. Idania Abreu with Adora's Dream. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I appreciate it. On the eve of your launch of Adora's Dream here in Providence tomorrow, a new makeup artistry business, and you've been in the business for a while.
Yes, I have. I started being a makeup artist before the whole world wanted to be a makeup artist. How's that? That's a long time. I always tell people that it's been a while.
So tell us the Idania story of growing up and deciding, I really want to get into makeup, and then we'll delve into the business.
Well, I've always been an artist. I've been an artist since I was a little girl. I remember being very particular about what I wore before I left the house, and that it matched and that it coordinated. So it actually goes really well with makeup. I was known for being kind of annoying for that. So it all started when I was 3, actually.
Oh my goodness, going back to 3 years old, of course, probably playing with some family's makeup.
I did. There was a photo that my mom, there was a photo they took of me when I was little, and they told me the story was I wouldn't pose for the picture till they put a little bit of red lipstick, and I was only 3.
And you were 3.
Yes.
So you took this playing, lots of little girls love to play with makeup, but you made it into a career.
I did.
So tell us a little bit about your Hope High School grad.
Yes.
Yes.
I am a local. I'm really Providence local.
Providence local. So tell us about your path from Hope High School to now opening a business over in the West End.
Well, Hope High School is actually arts magnet. That's when I discovered that I really needed to fight the fact that I was going to be an artist for the rest of my life. So I embraced it, started in Hope High School. That's a great point that you brought up because that's perfect.
Excellent. So you started at Hope, and then tell us about getting into the makeup business because you have a lot of experience.
Yes. Well, I went into a Sephora. I applied. I got hired, and that was a long time ago, about 10 years ago. And it was an amazing experience. They gave me so much training. I was so blessed. I was so honored. I worked with so many women. I connected with the women, which is my favorite part of what I do. Connecting and bringing out the beauty. Like you said, I make them more beautiful than they already are. So it's been a journey. I've learned a lot. I call it my PhD in beauty.
A PhD in beauty, so you cut your chops. Most folks know of the chain Sephora, but you said there's really a need here in Providence for makeup artistry, for sweet 16s, for quinceaneras, for birthday parties, for weddings. So you decided that you're going to do your own makeup bar and your own makeup services.
Yes.
So talk with us about how the business model really came together.
Wow, that was it. So for a year, I did a business class, and I was like, I need to come up with something different that no one's done. But that really brings what I like about beauty, which is the connection between women, the connection between me and the women, and just the products, just playing with the products, just having fun without the pressure of looking perfect. So I decided that I could do a bar in the event, and of course, photos and selfies, and that is so big right now.
Selfies are huge.
And the photo booth is everything right now.
Yes,
indeed. Everybody has to make. I realized there was a line to the photo booth everywhere I went. So I was like, wouldn't it be cool? Because everybody's in the purse looking for the lipstick, and oh my God, do I look all right? Wouldn't it be cool to have a bar right before where you can go with your girlfriend, touch up your lipstick, put a little highlighter, a little bronzer, and go straight to the photo booth and just bring out the energy, the self-confidence to the party? Wouldn't that make the party that much better?
Oh, it would take it up a notch, absolutely. And speaking of parties, there's going to be a big party tomorrow night.
Yes, so I'm celebrating my Adora's dream, my dream come true. I'm celebrating, and I decided to make a big celebration. I thought so many people have helped me, so many people have encouraged me, so many people have supported me. What would be the best thing to launch the first beauty bar presentation? And I was like, why don't I make a big party, invite all those people, and just celebrate, just really just have fun with it, and just embrace it, and hopefully I can inspire other women to do the same thing and understand the concept and kind of experience the one on hand, because sometimes people have a hard time visioning because I came up with it. It's a new thing. So they try to Google, I'm like, you're not gonna find it in Google. So I can't wait.
It's brand new.
Yes.
brand new.
I came up with this in my head. It's not out there. Wait till you see it. I know it's hard, but you have to experience it so much.
You have to see it too. to experience it.
Exactly.
And talk with us about the beauty bar. So this is something that travels around to different events, different weddings. So is there a bricks and mortar component to it, or is this all just travel and accessible?
It's all travel and accessible. It's very easy. I come to you, I set up, I bring everything. What I do is I decorate according to the decor. So if I know ahead of time the decor of the party, the bar is going to actually look like that. It's going to go with the flow of the party. So that's number one. Number two, it could be set up in different ways depending on the event.
You'll obviously work with the bride or
it's all about making their dream come true. Yeah. Like what works for their event. Yeah. So that part is going to be so much fun for me because I actually did interior consulting way before that in my years because I've done a lot of the arts medias.
So you've got a sense of space.
So yeah, the sense of space and party planning is going to be a very fun party because that's what I love to do too. So that it kind of goes to flow and bringing the energy of the party with the makeup. So so there's also a different way where you can do a private party with your girlfriends and sort of set it up as like a paint and wine.
Yeah.
But instead of it be like makeup, you'll have your own little station.
You are the canvas.
Yes, and then I'll be up there and you get to do the makeup as I do it on myself. Wouldn't that be so much fun with your girlfriends?
Like paint and wine, but you're makeup and wine.
Yes, and then you have a lighted mirror, you have a kit you can work with, and you just have fun with it because it's you and your girlfriend, so there's no judge. There's no judgment.
No, just having fun and experimenting too, because a lot of times women, you know what you like, you know your lipstick, but might, try new looks, branch out a little bit, try a new eyeshadow. It really gives women the opportunity to, have some fun.
Yeah, and it's sort of like not the pressure of going into a store or a department store. It gives you a different way of approaching makeup that is not as nerve-wracking. Sometimes it's overwhelming when you go into a department store because they're like really trying to sell you something. So it is a lot of pressure because I know I was there for a very long time.
That you were. And so finally, tell us about the products that you use.
Well, I am sort of loving high-end because obviously I kind of got really spoiled. But in the future, I would like to bring in more local made products.
Okay.
That is my goal, to bring in more local made products. Right now I have a lot of higher end products. That was kind of my network. So that's it's actually the best of the best. So it is the best products. I would love to incorporate more locally made. So I definitely will be reaching out to a lot of that now that I'm launching it, because I would love to incorporate local people. I love to be part of the community. I love to empower the women and inspire the women that might need just as much help as people help me. So it's like a win-win situation.
And you talk about using those high-end products. I think for a lot of women, again, they have their favorites, but it's almost like, test driving that really nice car. You're like, it's a little aspirational, it's that brand. And you get the chance to try it, and if you're like, wow, I really like it, then maybe, but it gives you that test drive to say, wow, this blush really does look great, and this lipstick does too.
Yeah.
And you really haven't had the opportunity to try like the creme de la creme.
Yeah, you do. In the future, I'm open to trying other stuff. I do want to kind of get encompass a little more wide spectrum as I move forward for maybe that client that doesn't want to spend a lot of time and money on their makeup. I think that's also important to remember that there's some people that it's okay to do that. And
everyone's got a budget.
Yeah, everybody has a budget, and it's about making your dream come true.
It's all about that. Dream. So why Adora?
I know it's kind of an interesting story. First of all, my name is really hard to remember. It's hard to spell and it's hard to say. I love it when people learn my name. I'm so grateful, and you did a wonderful job, by the way. So I was like, wow, you're good. So Adora was a name that when I saw it, it was like the aha moment of adoration. Adora is a lot of adoration, adoring yourself, adoring each other, and adoring other women. And Adora also sounds just like so feminine, so empowering at the same time. And it sounds good in so many accents and languages. And it was just like, that's kind of, I guess, I feel like that's my alter ego. I guess that's what people call it.
Okay.
I have another name for it, but I'll do alter ego because that's what people understand. But that's why I felt like I was hurt inside, because I was always trying to help people really adore themselves, and I was adoring them as I was doing it too. So that's where Adora's Dream came in.
Adora's Dream. Well, we'll provide all the links to the new business here opening in Rhode Island, but letting folks know where they can find Idania with the new business, and of course, there's the new party tomorrow night. Wish you all the best with
Thank you so
launch,
much.
and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to talk with you soon.
Yes,
Okay.
and I want to thank Ann Clanton, my publicist, for doing so much for this event and really like giving me the support and the self-confidence to do many things that I didn't do before.
Well, again, thanks to everyone, because as we know, it takes a village to get a
It
business
does.
off the
It
ground,
does.
and you're going to celebrate it tomorrow night. So we wish you all
Yes,
the best.
I'm so excited.
Idania, Abreu, we appreciate you taking the time to come in
Thank
here.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, viewers, for watching. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back here in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center.